for King here, and today we are starting something new here. It is season 1 and round 1 here for Ravenwood. So I'm looking forward here to getting back in the commentary box again for Hayden. Sorry, it's a bit late anyways, guys. A bit of trouble there with the stream getting up, but we got it eventually. So you know yourself. Here we are, and we have a pardon me, almost dropped my phone. Just gonna get the link about here, guys, and we'll be underway. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, I've already missed a bit of this qualifying because of the bit of a connection issues just with the stream. But at the moment, I don't know half of these drivers anyways, but at the moment we have, and someone just said a quicker pole again by 1.2 seconds, but we have the Red-Eye Jedi 93 on provisional pole position here with a 120.6. Swat is purple here anyways in Australia as he comes up towards the second sector soon enough. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of drivers here I do not know, so it'll be interesting to see the true pace of some of these drivers, and hopefully prove to be a good season. Everyone wanting to show off or come out well here in the first round here at Australia. Proving a tricky round for some as we watch the Red-Eye Jedi coming around here, but there's a few tricky corners on the track. Personal favourite for, I know one of the drivers here in particular, Vapor Trench, is this chicane here as we go through. Quick left, right. He does not like that one very much at all, as we see the Renault of Casino going through it. Doesn't make any mishaps, but I think he is on a outlap. And on board here with the main man himself, Vapor Hayden, as he rides that curb. Yeah, you don't want to get too much onto that curb anyways, because it does prove a bit difficult at times. But anyways, here coming up to the finish or start finish line, on board was Casino on his outlap. We will see how he gets on, the Portuguese man, Scordanino's cousin, if any of you guys do not know already. But yeah, coming on through here, DRS is open on his flying down that straight. Try not to do a wee Alonso there as he goes into the corner. You know. But to see another driver I know, proving a very quick driver, could be in for a shot at provisional pole as he puts the Renault in a purple first sector. So nice going from him in the first sector. He'll be looking to continue it on into the through the second sector. So he will. Another few guys on their outlaps here. We have Bass Buck and the Red Bull, as he just gets out of the way a bit of the AlphaTauri of who is it? I could not tell you, to be quite honest. I'm still getting used to everyone's names here. But yeah, Colin on a hot lap, I think, in the mediums. Nah, maybe not now. He's not in the hot lap anymore, but in the Mercedes, that man seems to love the Mercedes. Oh, Trench sets provisional pole with a 120 dead. Sorry guys, I did not see that. So that's Vapor Trench. My teammate actually setting provisional pole here, which is a good lap on the soft compound tyre. So Vapor Trench, not his favourite track, like I said. He seems to have a bit of bad luck here, but maybe today he can break the spell and maybe chuck in a wee podium. He already did earlier, about an hour ago or so, around USA, so what's stopping now here in Australia? First round Ravenwood here. Could see Vapor Trench onto Gooden, chucking some good points, possibly. As the Renault and the AlphaTauri pull out the way of a flying at race point. Bass Buck with a 5-second grid penalty. 5-second grid penalty, yeah. 5-place grid penalty with a collision there. So that is certainly not going to help him down in P15. he'll be fighting for a couple of lost positions anyway, so he will. I wonder, will he be going on a hot lap, or will he come into the pit? No, he dives into the pit. But yeah. So yeah, Sam UK with a 120.3 setting him in the front row here in the Mercedes. So good qualifying lap from him. Will he be able to take on Vapor Trench? 3/10 is the gap in out. Sam UK, another driver to race with. He proves that he does have potential, he does have talent, but he just needs to convert it. But you never know, guys. Anyone isn't in it for the best biscuit today. We see Alien come across the line here, and he sets a 120.9, so 9/10 off provisional pole here as Alien. So he'll be hoping to get a bit closer, so he will. Of course, Alien's in another league I know of too, FPSL. Him, good pace. Some good names in here, guys. May I just say. So anyone here is up for the run of pole position. Apologies, guys. We see Alien here coming through the chicane. Apologies for the bit of inactivity there. I was just buying a wee radio here as we speak. But anyways, sorry, as I was texting the lad there, I don't think anyone else has made the charge for pole position here anyways, but we have Hayden on his outlap. See him come around here anyways. As there's a text in the chat there, might have a wee look at that in a second, guys. But yeah, so Hayden is on his outlap here, and so was B-Shoes. As my mic is giving me problems now, it's not going well for me tonight, guys, but B-Shoes in the Williams on his outlap. A few drivers not setting a time. Fashinks is now coming out of the pit all the same. So he is. And also B-Shoes, Bassbook and Hayden not setting a lap, but obviously Hayden's just coming up to the pit straight here to start his flyer lap. We'll see how he takes the first chicane here. Takes it with pace, it seems. Nice start here from Hayden, but I'm not going to say anything because I will only go and jinx him, because you know yourself, the commentary cars. And Vapor Hayden just goes slightly wide there over the curb to invalidate his lap, so that's certainly not going to help him, and he already doesn't have a lap invalidated, so he'll be under a bit of pressure coming up to the last couple of minutes to set a good lap. So it's not a good start here for Vapor Hayden in his own league here. Let's see who else is on a lap here. So B-Shoes and Fashinks and Bassbook are also on the outlap. B-Shoes is coming across the lane there now, as we can see. And the Williams, a lovely fine Williams. I think it's definitely top car on the grid for me. But everyone has their own opinions. We'll have a look here. I wonder if Trench decides maybe to wait till the last moment to not use up all his fresh softs in case he's in need of them in the race. So Trench in the pits, and Sam UK is on another outlap here, just coming up to the pit straight again to challenge for pole position. As the Vapor lad up at the 8th gear here, flying down the straight, bangs it into the first corner, and it's looking very quick there if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm just not going to say anything again because you know yourself, coming into white 40 is now. I'll have a wee look at the wee chat here, guys. See how we're getting on. Extra rotation. Good evening, lad. Rooting for my boy Hayden. Yeah, I can't be a biased commentator, but we see Sam UK setting in the fastest first sector, anyways, of the evening. And Trench HG21 into the chat. Come on, boys. So we'll be looking at Trench to see if he gets set the fastest lap, anyways. But Sam UK here as he comes up to the final sector. We'll see how he gets on here in the second sector. Maybe he's already passed it, for all I know. I think I was just a bit off there, guys. Sam UK anyways rounds the second final corner and into the when he pits, so he must not have been improving. Sam decides to go in and pit for a fresh set of softs maybe and come out. That's interesting, but maybe his lap wasn't up. Lost a bit of time there maybe in the second sector, but we see the red eye Jedi coming anyways up to the left right here. Will he be able to set a chance here pole position? We will soon find out anyways, guys. As he invalidates, he just goes slightly over the curb there. Does the red eye Jedi, but will he have time to go into the pit and box a new set of softs and come out? Or will he have enough DRS to go around again? No, he comes into the pit for a pair of softs. So the top 6 here currently all in the pits. T Funky here on a lap, I believe. No, he's not, sorry, his ERS isn't on hot lap. We'll see who else. Worry Cloud just dives into the pit as well. Maybe that'll be very tight if he wants to get out. But so Jissy here's on an out lap, trying to warm up them front tyres. Going very slowly though indeed to try and get as minimum tyre wear as possible here for the race. J March sitting in provisional P10 of the stands. He's on an out lap, coming up to the second final corner here now in that beautiful McLaren. So rounding the final corner here now is J Marks as he begins his hot lap as we speak. And across the lane he is, and he is away on his hot lap. We'll see who else is to go behind him as we see Vapor Trench and Sam UK out on their out laps. And Desenio, Fashinks, Majestic and Colin and Bassbook are actually all in their pits, so I don't think Bassbook will have time to actually get out and set a lap unless he does fly it around there, around his out lap. But Vapor Hayden anyways comes up to that first chicane again and is on the straight here, full throttle up into White Ford, where he does a quick wee right and a quick wee left again. Tried not to invalidate it here, and he does it 100% this time, does he. And there is a Williams and a McLaren in sector 2 going a bit slowly, causing yellow flags. That was Justy who's actually invalidated his hot lap, but will he get around for one more hot lap? It looks like he will with a minute to go here anyways. And it was actually J Mart as well behind him who is also invalidated, and he is already charging up the ERS for the next lap. Coming up to the final couple of corners here is J Mart's. And wonder where Trench is here on the track. He is coming up to White Ford himself actually as well in that AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri's first race here as a renamed team. Well, you can say AlphaTauri, whatever you want to say. Obviously they didn't get the race in Melbourne this year. Sadly it was cancelled. I was very excited for that one after Paddy's Day. But look at Trench is 10th down in sector 1. Well, almost 2 tenths. So that's not going to be good here if he wants to challenge his quick lap or his pole lap. As we see, there is Fashinks, I think, into the wall. Will he affect Trench? And yes, he will. And Trench goes straight into Fashinks, his teammate who stopped dead in the track. But will that also affect Sam UK, who's sitting, coming up to them? Or will it have cleared by then? Oh, Sam UK just about narrowly avoids it. Taking up with a bit of carbon fibre there, going through that. And the Williams, I don't know, just that he must have been, and the McLaren of J Mars also passing. Luckily, no one no one colliding with them, but Alien passes too, as it looks to be lifted already, thankfully, for the Alpha of Hayden, who's going very slowly. Hayden sets a 1:21.1, by the way, which I missed, setting him in 7th place. I don't think he'll get the set of second lap, but not a bad lap here from Hayden. He'll just hope that no one goes... Oh, was Sam UK set the provisional pole position of the 1:19.7, smashing Trench's lap by 3/10. Well, smashing, whether you want to say that or not, but that's a good lap from Sam UK. As you see the red Jedi here, and I was coming into the final few corners. Maybe the next fastest guy to challenge for pole position here. Alien and RS Meat have gone into the pit, so I don't think they'll be making another lap. Red Eye Jedi has just banged in DRS. Will he set faster than Vapor Trench and Sam? No, he does not, but does he improve? He does, with a 1:20.2. That's a good lap also by Red Eye Jedi. Could have secured him his second grid P3, whatever you want to say. And Vecino was spit in a 1:20.7, which he said in P4, and Chronos with a 1:20.9, so it's good laps from them guys. I wonder, is there anyone to come across the line here? I think Sam UK is that mark, he is. And who else is there to come out? Bass Bucks is still in the pits. I don't think he's going to get a set lap. And so is RS Meat. So, yeah, them guys are not going to be able to set a lap here. But so far, in the season opener here in Melbourne, Sam UK takes the first pole position in that Mercedes. Colin, his teammate, down in P16, not too bad. He can still take it back. Colin is a master for keeping them tyres, as we know before. I think he's probably better than Lewis Hamilton. I'm not even stretching that. But 34 laps in the medium, I think he's taking them 4. That's a brave stretch for the mediums. Can he do it again here? Can Colin? Lord Lamb also see down in P13. A bit disappointing from him. I know he has a lot of good pace under his feet. Maybe just ran out of talent here today, but like I said, tomorrow, or whatever you want to say, the race is another chapter here for the guys. So it is not the end of the world if you not get pole position, because as we know, Australia is a bit of a hectic track, so anything could happen here. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so as we concluded, Sam UK with his first pole position here in Ravenwood, yeah, Ravenwood, round 1, sorry. A bit muddled up on words. But yeah, with 3/10 a gap to Trench. So that is a good wee margin. I wonder, will Sam UK be able to stretch that margin out in the race? And hopefully take his... And that is my mic cut out again, sorry guys, but hopefully take Sam UK's first victory here, and the opening victory in Ravenhood. But yeah, so to conclude the top 5, Sam, Trench, Jedi, Decino and Chronos 44. So we'll see what the race brings anyways, and what strategies people will be picking. But so far, it's looking good for Sam UK. As we see dry weather here anyways, in Australia, wet in Australia does seem to cause a bit of difficulty amongst the drivers whenever it does seem to come. But thankfully for them, I'm not going to say anything else actually, because in case I do manage to, I forget the word, but in case it does come rain then, because it has happened to me before where I've said stuff, and especially in this track actually, in another race, around the final corner comes the winning car and he bottles it in the final corner. So I'm just not going to say anything. I'm not to do the commentator's curse today, guys. So hope for the best anyways here, as we are lined up on the grid and we see the Merc and AlphaTauri and McLaren and Renault top 4. So that's not really a combo you see very often, but exciting times here. Sam UK leads the first formation lap of the season here, as he does. So we'll have a wee look here at the tyre compounds people have decided to go for anyways. So the top 10 are on the softs, obviously from their fastest lap in qualifying there. T Funky, Jussie, Majestic and B Shields have decided to go on to another strategy onto the mediums, which can cause a bit of upset if there is a safety car, but nevertheless they can still party on and hope for a good result. Fashings and Kangaroos are the two guys who are on the hards here, so they're looking for something spectacular and definitely no safety cars for them, because I don't think they'll much like that. But yeah, so here we are anyways. Sam UK. As we get another few comments into the chat, I'll have a wee look here now before the start of this race. Hopefully it is a thrilling one. Steve Mack, Kiefer Lit boys, flat. Kiefer Lit is right, Steve Mack. NAS Driver F, let's go Red Bull. I'm a Daniel Ricciardo fan myself, so I'd like to see one of the two Renaults on the top position, but then again, I am not a biased commentator, so I'll say nothing. Pro X Jake Skur, let's go Hayden. Hayden has a lot of backing here down in P8. Hopefully he can give something for the spectators to be watching for. As we come around, he will not collect the ERS that time, does Sam UK, but he does come to farm the grid anyways, as the other 19 drivers do. Bass the Buck is coming across coming up to the final corner here, coming through it even, as he will be the last driver to set the grid in Melbourne here, and we will see how the drivers get on anyways. After the mediums will be affected by them colder tyres and also the hards. Might cause a bit of upset in the turn 1, but we'll see how we get on. With Sam UK leading it, and we get a lovely angle here from the rear of the car down into turn 1. But we have a better view here, and we have 5 lights on the board. And away we go here. Sam UK seems to get a good launch, but Red Eye Jedi, that's the board is not right. But Trench keeps up with Sam UK. Sam UK goes into the gravel, which might cause a bit of upset for him, as the two Renaults behind him get a better launch onto the grass. Goes Alien. The two Renaults are now battling going into Whiteford here, as the Mercedes of Sam UK has dropped a lot of positions there down. Maybe not actually, because the board is not right, as there's a safety car deployed. What have I missed? One of the Haas's down in P something has crashes. T Funky down in P20. I believe he was on the hards, if I can remember rightly. But so Basebook making up one position. Anyways, as we'll see here, position changes. Yeah, we just cannot go with that anyways. Vapor Trench taking first position anyways, going into the second corner. Well, you can say going in the second corner. He took it and going in the first. I didn't see that he forced Sam UK wide into the gravel, but Sam UK didn't get the best of starts anyways. Trench stayed with him the whole time, pushing his teammate, well, you can say his teammate, his Vapor teammate, bit into the gravel. But it'll be interesting to see now whether or not Trench and Sam in the top 10 originally will pit. We'll have a wee look here anyways to see the position changes. Alien got a brilliant set. The two Renaults up into P3 and P4. I know Designo was already there. But so Vapor Trench decided to stay out on them softs. He feels like he can stretch them out a bit longer. What will Fashing says teammate do? Did I just see some wing? I did. Oh, there's a major crash down at the back there. J March with no wing at all. Actually, he was starting, I think, at P10. Yeah, P10, and he lost 8 positions. The Ferrari behind him, luckily no damage for the PVT pattern. But Majestic also losing one of his left end plate there. Does Lord Lamb also have damage? We'll have a look. So I didn't see what happened into turn 1 there, but a lot of upset there anyways. Majestic getting a 5-second in the pit lane, and Lord Lamb also having a 5-second being served just as we speak. His rear end coming off because there's a left bit of damage on his end plate there. Well, there's no end plate at all, sorry, on the left. But yeah, so good start from Trench. That's what he would have wanted coming here, as he's being led by the safety car. Sam UK off to a bit, not the best of start. Well, only losing 1 position, which could be far worse at the end of the day. still can claw back that after his 3/10 victory in the qualifying battle to Vapor Trench. Alien gaining 3 positions, so obviously, like I said, brilliant stuff from Alien. The Red Eye Jedi, I think I may have jinxed him at the start. I seen the board, and I just know now, again, not to go by at the start. But Red Eye Jedi losing 3 positions, not coming across too bad. Still in P6, still not top 10. Still can take it to the guys here. Obviously, he was in runnings for for provisional pole there at the beginning of qualifying. But yeah, a brilliant start there from B Shields and King Grouse. B Shields is on mediums, and we see King Grouse's. That can't be his. He's not on the softs. But anyways, he's on the hard, so being so close to the top 10 here on the hards, not a bad thing. He'll want to keep that gap to a minimum. So whenever he does pit for maybe a soft or medium in the later stage, that he will be quicker than the guys in front. So he could be on for a good result here, anyways, in Melbourne for the opening round here. But yeah, so interesting. Anyways, first couple of laps here. Obviously, like I said, I must have jinxed it. Sorry, guys. But the safety car has come out here in Melbourne, and it's not the first time I've seen it. But Melbourne proving a difficult track to keep out of danger. Let's just say to the first and second corner. But it'll be interesting to see what actually happened there back. Well, I was too busy looking at Trench getting his getaway and Sam UK losing a few positions, and the Renaults going wide onto the grass and losing or battling each other. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see you back there, but stick into the comments anyways, guys, if you have any like, if you've seen anything that I might not have seen. But also, I just noticed Vapor Hayden not getting the best of start here that he would have wanted to his league. He's down in P14 here, losing 6 positions, but it's not the end of the world. He is still... wrong one, sorry. Vapor Hayden is on the mediums, so he'll be pushing out, I'd say, doing another stop towards the end, maybe a soft stint towards the end. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens here with the guys. Safety car will be in this lap, so Trench just wants to back up the grid here and let the safety car go and lead as quickly as possible, and possibly try to get out of Sam UK. DRS range, sorry, Sam UK. That would be the best shout for Vapor Trench, because DRS could just bring Sam UK into it a bit more. But anyways, on board with Trench here as he heats up his tyres, getting ready to go, getting ready to pounce. As the safety car is just coming around the corner here to enter the pit lane. We'll see when Trench decides to launch here. Anyways, will he wait to the final corner, or he'll just try to pounce and get Sam UK off guard? And he has gone. Trench UK. Favorite Trench has just left Sam UK there, and he's got a brilliant start. Sam UK could be in trouble here from the 2 Renaults. No, he is not. So everyone getting a decent start here. There's a bit of yellow flag just went up there quickly, but we see Bill Williams of Bishas on the back of King Grouse here. Will he be close enough? No, he will not. He will stay in P11, just behind the last points place here. But everyone else seems to get a pretty good start, to be honest. Not much people getting like close to other drivers, I guess. Very clean first start. A better not inning, because Williams of B-Shields is still in the back of King Grouse, so that's the closest battle here, I think, at the moment. 4/10 is the gap to the Alpha. Yeah, everything's kind of quieted down now. Oh, as we see Lord Lamb down the inside of Colin, the Mercedes, and Majestic may just get inside too, just for good measure, and he does on the softer compound, mind you, is Majestic, so he might just have a wee pounce at Lord Lamb too. But so yeah, Colin losing 2 positions there for the price of 1. As we see Sam UK, who has actually retired at that deadly chicane on the left curb, and Trench seemed to got away with it there. He's 2.2 seconds out of the gap to the Renaults. It could have slowed the Renaults down a bit there, but unlucky for Sam UK. Anyways, he was looking very quick coming into this weekend, Colin passing his teammate there. But yeah, Sam UK taking pole position by 3/10, so that's a major upset for him. So yeah, Trench still leads here. 2 seconds already is the gap since the safety car restart. So that's a good gap from Trench. He'll want to just keep building that as the 2 Renaults behind try to claw back into him. and get closer to that there P1 position. Green lights are showing here. We'll see is anyone close enough to make a move. I don't know if anyone is, but Vapor Hayden is looking a bit close to PVT Patton in the Ferrari, and there's another yellow flag, and I think it's another hassle. Lord Lamb, it is Lord Lamb. Has he lost any wing? Is the main thing, and he has a big chunk of it. Actually, has nothing left at all, does Lord Lamb, so that's not going to help him at all in his hopes for the top 10 or etc. finish or whatever you want to say. But points are not looking on Lord Lamb's side here, as we are definitely not on board with Colin because he's a Mercedes. But yeah, so interesting there. As Sam UK and Lord Lamb, two quick guys I know of. Both Sam UK coming off worse than Lord Lamb, but Lord Lamb's going to be a bit back now after wing change and all that. But he could still claw back points. You never know. As we see B Shields still in the back of King Grouse. King Grouse is on the hard, so he's on the harder, or sorry, on the harder compound, but slower compound also. Fashings is making a bit of a gap here to King Grouse, so B Shields wants to get closer to Fashings and the other part of the grid here as Vapor Trench sets a fast lap of 126.7. Oh, sorry, it's going all sorts now. I was thinking. So Worry Cloud has actually set fast lap of 125.3 in his Ferrari on the softs, mind you. Wonder, is he on fresh softs? Nope. So the top 7 are yet to pit. They're all on the same strategy here. But I'll just get off that now, and we'll have a wee look here to see. Casino is right on the back of his Renault teammate. As we see, actually very close battles down here in P16. We have Majestic and J-Marts very close to each other here. And will J-Marts be able to pounce on the Majestic? He seems to be struggling a bit, does Majestic, on these softs. Of course, getting a bit to their span now, I think. 6 lap old softs now. Will we see J-Marts down the inside? Yes, we will. J-Marts down the inside. Try to keep that move. Bit wide. Forces Majestic, but he keeps it clean nevertheless. That is P15 for J-Marts. As we see, a 3-second penalty for these shoes. And down the inside goes Vapor Hayden of King Grouse. It's a good move from Vapor Hayden there. We want to make that one as soon as possible. As we see Majestic losing it in the same place as Sam UK has. Has he lost any wing is the main question. And he is lucky enough not to have lost any wing there. So he's still partying on, as I say. But Vapor Trench with a commanding lead here. Almost 5 seconds to Desenio, the TRT man. So Desenio and his Renault teammate Alien make up the top 3. And there's another yellow flag there, and it is Majestic again. So having it all wrong here up and towards the final corner. Has he lost any wing? I'm not too sure again. I think he's actually retired on track as Majestic. So that's another that is another position for Lord Lamb. And there's another yellow flag. And Hayden spun it. And he's actually lost his wing too, and a severe collision with PVT Patton. So maybe he hit Patton or something maybe possibly happened. I could not tell you. I was on the wrong man. And there's another safety car deployed, so this will bring Lord Lamb straight back in it, and he's dived into the pits. We'll see what he comes out on and what his strategy will be for the end of the race. But yeah, hectic race so far here anyways, as Lord Lamb comes on for a new set of mediums, sorry. But yeah, so Lord Lamb comes out and he's a full minute behind the pack, but his safety car will see him catch up. And Vapor Trench has been lucky enough, because it would have been up towards his pit round the windows. You see how he comes on? He was on the soft side. Softs go off and the hards go on towards the end for Vapor Trench. Casino a bit shafted here because obviously he's a leading car now, but his teammate Alien must have been leading him into the pits, so they didn't want to double stack because they lost more time than they would have. So Casino leads from Fashion, who's on the hards, I believe he is. So Fashion in P2 provisionally. Trench's teammate. Oh, Trench comes out in good P4 as well. That's a brilliant position for him to come out. Obviously, he might jump up position 2 because Desenio is in P1, but he will have to pit behind that safety car. Sadly for him, this might not have come at a good time for the Renault guys. But Jussie also jumps Alien, I believe, unless something happened there before the pit that before the safety car that I did not realise. But J Mart's up into P7 after his difficult start. So he's clawed back a few points again. So well done to him. So Colin is now up to P9 also on pretty much fresh softs. We'll have a look at the tyres here, see what everyone has gone for. So pretty much everyone has gone for the fresh tyres towards the end of the race. There are a few fresh mediums, just Lord Lamb, but J March and also Colin on 6-lap old mediums. So maybe they'll be looking towards another stop, like I said earlier, Colin, maybe for the softs later on in the race. So yeah, shaping up to be interesting here on ice as Vapor Trench's 5-second gap has now been spoiled for him. Really, he's going to have to gain it all back. But the only thing this time, he has a bit of traffic between him and Alien. Jussie must have came out between him and Alien just as I realised he's not in fresh tyres. So yeah, Trench also has a bit of traffic though. He's King Grouse and Fashing, so he'll want to clear them as quickly as possible as Decino actually stays out for another lap. So he might be looking to extend the softs out another few laps and maybe stay on a nice set of quick enters. Yeah, enters will be very quick at the moment, I would say. Quickest tyre of the lot. But set on a quick medium tyre. Maybe I'm ploughed towards the end. I do need a bit of water because I'm drying up. Back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. But anyways, yeah, so I doubt the safety car will be in yet because Lord of Lamb is still about a full half a lap behind. So he will be given time to catch up, I should say. This will be helping Decino all the better. Pardon me, as he tries to extend his softs. But anyways, yeah. So interesting and pretty dominant first stint here on ice by Vapor Trench as it is so far. Touchwood, sorry Trench. But he'll be hoping he can keep on his positive driving and bring that AlphaTauri into the top step. Also, Fashings is sitting on 8-lap old hards. Will he be able to extend them another 20? Not even 19 or whatever you want to say. We'll soon find out. Does the youngster Fashings? We'll see. Is there any more additional comments on the chat here? Christopher Winstone, achievement unlocked, yellow in all 3 sectors. Is that one of the safety cars? Possibly. But yeah. So also another thing to note there, Hayden is down in P16. So he'll be looking to claw back as much positions as possible and gain as much points as possible if he can at all. That is was the 15 driver above him. So yeah, Decino still out behind the safety car here. Waiting for this. He won't mind at all though, as RS Meat is actually into the pit. I wonder if he gained any damage or anything, because I don't know. He gained some wing damage. I wonder if he spun or hit another driver or something. But anyways, yeah. I forget what I was even saying now, to be honest. But the more laps these safety car goes on, the more Decino will be loving it. He will not mind at all. In them old softs. On them old softs, I should say. Sorry about my vocabulary was. So yeah, we're still yellow in all 3 sectors. Safety car is still out, but I'd say it should be in this lap as RS is now the last car coming up to the end of the safety car. I'd say the mediums would be a shout towards the end. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad because 19 laps, unless the tire wear is quite high in this track. I'm honestly not too sure. It's been ages since I've raced here in Australia, but yeah, for RS Meat, he could have a better, quicker pace anyways and could hold up drivers, and you never know. So I'd say anyways, Decino looks to be one of the few drivers that still have the pit. But he could have the pace to just lift off here anyways, and the safety car is coming in this lap. Which will be good news for all the drivers behind Decino. suppose the senior will want to get a big gap too, so I suppose whatever he wants to do as he starts backing up the pack here. But realistically, Designo will be hoping that the two drivers behind him, Designo, yeah, Fashings and King Gruz, will hold up the pack for him. That's what he will be hoping for, because in reality he is battling Trench here, and well, that was what it was before. His teammate in Trench was kind of he was battling. We'll see where he decides to lift off anyways, as we have the second safety car restart, only with a different driver this time. This time it is the senior one. He does launch, come with the second last corner, and King Gruz, sorry, I glitched there. I was wondering what just happened. We'll see. Does Trench get a good enough restart to get on King Gruz into the first corner? We'll see Trench side by side with King Gruz. Will he make the move? He does make the move, which will help Trench massively, I'm sure. But Designo getting a good start there anyways, as he is already a good margin on front of the other drivers. Renault driver of Alien. Will he go around the outside of Justin? No, he will not this time. As we see Colin go down the inside here of Red Eye Joe, but I don't think he's close enough this time, as the two Ferrari drivers follow behind, and there's side-by-side action here. The Haas of Lord Lamb and RS Meatwagon as they collide, and RS Meatwagon actually spins there, sadly for him, on them fresh softs, or medium, sorry. It'll be nice to see him claw some points back anyways. Sorry about the wrong bit of statistics going there, but so yeah, good start for Designo. That's what he would have wanted, to get a good margin anyways and try to extend as much as possible on them old softs before he pits for the new mediums, of course, or hards, whatever he decides to go on himself, or intermediate, you never know, guys. But so yeah, closest battle here at the moment. Alien on the back of Jussie here, looking for top 5, looking for that top 5 status. Alien proves he had it on his first stint. He was strong, he had pace, he was a top 3 man. As we get another chat, I will have a look at that in a second. Overtake is on. He actually runs out of ERS, or how much he can use before the end of the lap. But yeah, he might be a bit too far back from Jussie. We'll have a look down the order here. Is there anything closer? Worried Cloud is behind Colin. He gets a far better run than Colin. Overtake is on. Will we see him dive down the inside? We will see Colin lose a position there. The final points position. Worried Cloud is up into P10 with that final points position, so he'll be happy about that. Ferrari will be happy about that. But anyways, yeah, Designo clawing them seconds away from Fashings, sorry. Maybe he still has a bit of life left in them softs yet. But yeah, so that's what he would have wanted. Extend as much as possible, as RS Meatwagon gets a penalty there for exceeding track limits. It must have been. Alien is on the back of Jussie here, trying to get that Williams, trying to get that top 5, trying to maximise points here, as his Renault teammate seems to, like, well, he will drop down behind him, I would say, if he doesn't make a big enough gap. But so Alien looking strong, as I said. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to jinx him, but King Gruz seems to have dropped the tyre in the gravel there, or grass, whatever it was. I didn't pay that much heed to it, but Jussie is close here, and equally is Alien. We'll see, is there anyone else as close? It doesn't seem like it, so we might just see Jussie lose out of 2 positions possibly here. We'll see. A big swerve from, sorry, King Gruz. A big swerve from Jussie to get a bit of cold air, bit of a clean air going into the corner. A bit of cold air, I suppose, for the tyre too. You don't want dirty air. But dive down the inside from Jussie, locks up both fronts, and he actually does make a bit of contact there with King Gruz, but it's nothing too major. So they both keep their positions, thankfully. Will we see any other bit of hustling back here? Faber Hayden tries to claw back his race, sadly for him not going the way he would have wanted. Lord Lamb seems to be getting caught here behind Patton, but Lord Lamb looking quite fast and quick and nimble here anyways through Melbourne, just sadly enough for him, as Alien has actually made the move on King Gruz side by side there. Didn't even notice about that, sorry guys. There's a lot of side by side action here. Kronos is on the inside here of J Marts, as we'll sit on board here with J Marts, so we can see it all reveal, and Kronos has actually hit the back of King Gruz, sorry, as he loses it and goes on the wall. I think he has lost a bit of damage there, but Red Eye will get a better exit than his teammate down the inside here, coming in the final sector, and they have actually made contact as well. So the two McLarens have actually collided too, which actually forces or makes the Ferrari come a bit closer to them than they would have liked and expected. But nonetheless, a bit of hustling there anyways from everyone. But King Bruce has lost out a bit there as Desinho has pitted for the fresh mediums. Yeah, the fresh mediums are on, and Trench has actually got Fashionix as well, since I haven't noticed. But Elian on the back here now of Jossie, as Vapor Hayden is out of the race on the pit straight. I wonder, did he retire or did he? No, he actually did crash on the pit straight. Not a very common place, to be honest, for crashes, but unlucky for the Vapor lad. There's a bit of side-by-side action here also. PVC pattern, and there is a Williams. Oh, the Williams of Beast Shoes seems to have lost it there, and he comes back on track a bit dangerously and hits Lord Lamb. So that's not great for him. RS under the safety car. Oh my god, sorry guys, I just lost words there. After that bit of hustling there, a bit of lousiness really from Schulz. He comes back on the track. Then again, he could have lost it. Sorry about presumptions, Schulz, but comes back on the track, hits Lord Lamb. So that's not great. I think I did see a bit of damage there also from one of the two lads. We will soon find out here if I can get a good angle. Could be the right end plate of Lord Lamb. Did I get a wee glimpse there? He goes very wide there, I think, as he keeps that position. P9. It is Lord Lamb. He's lost an end plate. Has he? And this is going to help Desinho actually a lot. But will we see the top 10 or anyone pit? Jossie decides to pit. We'll see what he goes on. Fashionix is in the pit, but I think he's on the hard since the start. He picks up a 5-second penalty, but he will be going out on towards the end on the mediums, it seems. I suppose 13, 14 laps, and I suppose 3 laps safety car, 2 laps safety car. I'd say the softs could have lasted, but anyways, it's the driver's references. Jossie is out on the fresh medium, so we'll see where Elian is still in Elian makes it up to P2. Desinho has clawed back a good few positions, and him. Oh, Chronos actually gets a drive-through penalty. Chronos sitting on P16, so that's not going to help him at all down in P16 actually. So as soon as he starts off to the safety car, he's already in a disadvantage actually. But yeah, for Desinho, this is looking quite good for Desinho here on the fresh mediums. I think literally just pitted the lap before. We'll see what everyone's on now. I know he's on tyre wise, but I think he literally just pit the lap before safety car came out. So that's good enough time for him to bring him up into the top kind of 6, the gap towards the top 6. As we see, Fashionix trying to overtake, getting a bit excited there on the throttle. So the two Ferraris make up P4 and P5, so that's good going for the constructors for them, but also for Renault. And AlphaTauri is not doing too bad either, so their team's getting a good few points so far. Nice, is looking well. But Red Eye Jedi is also back in the top 3 battle. He's on the 7-lap home hard as the top 5, I suppose. But so everyone under the top 5 is on pretty much fresh tyres. So you never know, the top 5 could be challenged here for position. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what actually happens towards the end of the race. I'd say there'll only be one more lap or so left of the safety car because it is coming in soon. Hayden is saying to invite me to the party, so that's what I will do now, guys. So bear with me. Christopher Winston can't wrench his tires last to the end. Should have this one in the bag if they do. His tires will last towards the end, I reckon, Christopher. I'd say the top 5 are, well, if they weren't going to last towards the end, you know what I mean, I think they should have put it there, but I think they have it in the bag. But maybe Trent should have decided to pit for fresher tires, but who knows? We'll see towards the end of the race how them fresher tires fare off, as we will see. We'll get inside. We'll get a bit of inside data here from Hayden as I invite him to the party. So we'll see what the man decides to say here about tire wear and all this crack anyways. He is not joined yet, but yes. So Vapor Trench leads another safety car. So he does. Trench will be looking to make a good a start as last time. He had a brilliant restart last time on the safety car. As we get another wee comment, I will have a wee look before safety car does come in. Wrong account, lad. I invited his wrong account. 2 seconds, guys. You invited my Vapor. You invited my main, not my Vapor. Sorry. Sorry, Hayden. You need to find your Vapor account. You showing offline? Hopefully the safety car is not coming on this lap because I cannot find Vapor Hayden. I can't find you, man. Sorry. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be. Sorry about that, Hayden, man. But B Shields has another 5 second for colliding with Lord Lamb. But on board Bertrand here. He's initiated straight away there, same kind of time as last time. Alien seems to have stayed with him though this time. Everyone seems to got a good start from the senior on them fresh mediums. We'll see how good they are for him. As do I see, never mind. Bit of a glitch there, but Desenio gets P5, which is important for him if he wants a challenge for that top 3. Will there be any more battling going on? I do not think so, as there's 3 cars into the pits, and that doesn't look good at all from them lads. But yeah, so Vapor Trench doesn't get as good a start this time. Alien keeps with him, so does the Red Eye Jedi. Sorry, that's a bit hard to say at times. But so he does, he keeps with him, which is good from them guys. Sino right behind now, Worry Cloud, the Ferrari. So he will want to get past them as quick as possible. But he's just got 3 seconds, so that's not going to help him at all here in his hunt for that podium. So PVT Patton is losing a bit of time here to Desenio and also to Fashings, as Jossie has hit Fashings and spun. That is not good here for Jossie as he comes out in front of Colin and squeezes Colin into the wall. That's not very clever at all from Jossie there. But anyways, it could have ended a lot worse, so I'm not saying any more than that. But Jossie with a 3 second time penalty, so he's been justified for that anyways. Has he? And there's another spin here in the chicane. Wonder who it is. It's a Williams, but I must have already passed it. Maybe it wasn't spin, but yeah, because Justy seems close enough to the rest of the guys. But so yeah, Desenio behind Worried Cloud here. He'll be wanting to maybe try to save a bit of ERS and get a better exit, which he might do here actually. Worried Cloud goes a bit wide there, making his exit there, troubling his exit, but I think Worried Cloud is using a bit of ERS. And Red Eye Jedi is right in the back of Alien, as has been I. Crash again, and I don't know what I've done. What have I done? Yeah, press triangle. But RS Meat has not been having the finest of evenings here today, as he spins in that there chicane, deadly chicane. Trench extending the gap. 2 seconds here is the gap now. Alien is being troubled here with Red Eye Jedi, and so has his Renault teammate troubling the Ferrari, and he might just get a better exit here. But I think worried, yeah, he's using up his ERS. So Desenio's just playing a smart move here. He's trying to save his ERS and just pounce in whenever the Worried Cloud has got none. We'll see, will there be any moves here into the final sector? Doesn't seem to be anyone close enough anyways. But yeah, as there is a line change there from RS Meat again. But so yeah, Desenio will want to get past these guys as quick as possible, I should say. Pardon me guys. As DRS is now enabled and the Red Jedi is looking very close to Alien. Bit of a sloppy exit there again from Alien, and Red Eye Jedi just might want to capitalise on this down the inside here. It breaks a bit later, does Alien. He still has a line, and right up his rear is Red Eye Jedi, as there is another bit of hustling here. Back here is Colin. We'll sit on board him as side-by-side action. J Mars has passed PVT Patton. PVT Patton must be struggling a bit here on the hards. As Kangaroos keeps that top 7 spot as a battle for P7. Continues on. Desenio's still behind Worried Cloud here. He will want to pounce in because Worried Cloud has no ERS. Well, barely any, sorry, 6% if you want to be picky about it. But Red Eye Jedi on the back of Alien. Could we see a move here with the ERS activated? He is coming at Alien here. ERS And will he see the P2 position? No, he won't, but will he have a better exit? No, he decides to stay behind on this occasion. Might have been the smarter move as J Mart gets the move on Lord Lamb. Could have been up there for all I know again, but I'm not sure I'm interested in this top 2 battle. Sorry, second place battle, as it seems to be a bit of a bad exit again from Alien. Red Eye Jedi might just capitalise again on that, but he'll wait until the next straight, as Worried Cloud also tries to get a bit of fresh or clean air from that. Decino, a far better exit. I see Decino passing a Ferrari of Worried, and we see Red Eye Jedi passing the Alien, and that's mental. Decino has just missed his braking zone altogether and slammed the back of Alien there. That's terrible for Renault. It's luckily for Decino, we might just be able to party on with that there. His end plate damage anyways might have a bit extra towards that, but that was a very, very heavy shot. I was surprised if he didn't have any more damage. But Fashinks is now going around the outside here into the next corner to make it worse for Decino. Wonder will we see him pit, or will we see him try to get it towards the end with that damage? So now, since that has happened, that's caused havoc here in the top 2. That's not much of a battle at all now. That's caused the 2 Reynolds to drop off, and Fashinks is now up actually into the top 5. So that's good from the AlphaTauri guys anyways. P1 and P5 at the moment currently standing. Trench is sitting anyways, leading here. 3 seconds is the gap now, as we'll go on board Colin as we watch him try to get the final point position here of P10. He will have DRS coming up to the straight, but will we see him capitalise on it? What's the softs? He should be able to, as PPT pattern has hit. Decino does pit for the wing and the soft tyre, so he might be looking for fast lap. Maybe try to claw back points. He does have the pace with 8 laps to go. You never know, anything could happen. Hopefully he doesn't have a lot of penalties either, but PPT Patton is being pressurised from Colin and Noise, as that is our closest battle here at the moment. So, heartbreak from Renault, sadly for them. And we see PPT Patton hitting a bit of grass there, but Colin cannot capitalise on that. PPT Patton just getting, I don't know what's using a bit of ERS there anyways, but 3 second time penalty from Jussie. Closest battle is Colin and PPT Patton. We'll see him be able to make a move down with the ERS here. He uses up his last bit of reserve of ERS anyways. But PPT Patton is just too far away. He's got too much straight line speed, as we see RS meet. Is it RS? No, it's Fastbuck this time. The other Red Bull spinning off that chicane and hitting the wall. Wonder will he have any wing damage, lighting the mirrors up. Luckily he doesn't have any wing damage. He must not have tapped the front wing, thankfully for him. He says Decino not far behind him, but he seems to be struggling anyways. Tyres must be very hot after spinning there, sadly for him, but so maybe Decino might be close enough, and he's on the soft too. So let's see what's happening further afield. And we massive, oh my days, I don't know what to say. That's bad. Oh Jesus, who even retired? Oh, I think that was actually the back marker. Jussie and the back marker of RS Meet has actually collided. So blue flags, I think blue flags are up, and I don't know what happened. That was mental. I think Jussie looked to go around the outside, and yeah, geez, he lost a lot of wing actually due to that as well. 2 end plates are gone, and I think a bit of carbon fibre off the left side as well. So it's not great at all for him. For Jussie looking for at P10 position, and Colin using up a bit more ERS again, trying to get close to PPT Patton. PPT Patton has a straight line speed to fight him off on them older hard too. So well done to him, as we see him coming into the final sector here anyways. So yeah, on the fresher softs, but he just can't seem to get past PPT Patton. The Ferrari seems to be holding him up. Must be that fucking brilliant, sorry, pardon me. Must be that brilliant Ferrari engine, because I know there's so much more powerful in my life as well. Wink wink. But yeah, that Ferrari engine is working for PPT Patton anyways. who is even Charles Leclerc whenever you have PVD Patton on the wheel of that Ferrari. Colin still not being able to get close enough. Fashings actually is gaining now to the back of Alien. But Colin here, will we see one down inside? No, we will not. As Jussie has lost another position because he's in the pits for a new wing and a pair of softs. So I wonder, Decino not far behind from Colin at all. He's only 4 seconds off Colin. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong gap. 14 seconds off Colin. Wonder will he be able to sneak in with penalties? Because the top kind of 10 are close enough, to be honest. So if any of them has a vast majority of penalties at all, then Decino could be in for a rake of points if he can catch up. So don't count Decino out yet, guys. It's all in the air yet for him, so have we look. Am I good doing podium interviews? Of course I am. I just need to find out who I need to invite. So Hayden, maybe if you go on your Vapor account, I'll invite you and you can invite them or something maybe. And then you can leave for whatever if you want. I can invite them guys one at a time. But yeah, I'm good to podium interviews anyways. I'm not going to spoil it anyways yet because I don't want to say a single word. Colin's still trying to get this P9 position, them extra few points. Is the Mercedes man claw back a few points after sadly Sam UK with the pole position just lost it there at that quick chicane. Everyone knows it was like as deadly as Decino set the fastest lap of the race. I wonder, I don't know, is fastest lap point go towards outside the top 10, but maybe necessarily it does. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest, guys. Fashings is close to Alien. He is getting closer. I've been keeping an eye on that gap. It has been getting closer. He tries to get in. Well, he's 4/10 now is the gap. Them Pards maybe going off for Alien in the Renault, but AlphaTauri here with DRS could be just looking very confident here and very, very good for this P4 position. I just want to have a look at Colin here as he comes up to the straight, but I think he's too far ahead again with PVD Patton. I don't know what has gotten the PVD Patton's Ferrari's engine today, but oh my god, it's quick. We'll see. Alien gets a good enough out of exit, but Fashings turns up his engine to mode 10 or whatever mode you want to call it, party mode. Down the inside goes Fashings. Will he leave enough room? I think he does there, but Alien goes a bit wide, so he might get a better exit here. Then again, they both kind of didn't get the best exits, but we see one down the inside. I don't think so this time. It's just a bit too far out. It's Fashings. But, yeah. So Fashings very close here to Alien. So the Renault's race is falling apart, as it is, sadly enough for them. But Decino is closing in, actually, on Colin. He's now 7 seconds, I believe it was 10 last time I checked. So he's ploughing on as Decino. I wonder how penalties are shaping up. I don't want to spoil it for us, guys, but so I haven't really been paying attention to that bar, to be honest, the penalties. But well, we see Fashings maybe make a move down at the end of the straight. We will find out as he cuts the entire corner to get a bit of more top speed here. And he gets 3 seconds anyways to compensate for it, but he decides not to hold back. It's probably the best move anyways, since he did gain so much from the corner before each game beforehand. But Colin is still too far behind from PVT Patton. I don't know what it is, guys, with PVT Patton, but he is flying on them straights. He's doing a Jack Prentice, as they say, in a few leagues here. But Zoe is rooting on for Decino here, and I am hoping Decino claws back a few points. I know it's going to be a brilliant drive from him if he does claw back a few points. But so yeah, looking good from Decino so far. So looking strong actually as a whole. He is. Well, I don't want to jinx it, of course, but I know it's early days. But Decino seems a quick driver here. So we'll not rule him out anyways for the driver standings. But Trench is not getting away a lot actually from Red Eye. He has a lot more ERS saved up, but Red Eye is catching. He's just below 2 seconds now. But we see a late lap lunge from Red Eye Jedi as he gets another 3 second. I believe that isn't his first of the race. with another 3 laps to go. But Fashings, it's a yellow flag, and it is a Williams. I wonder who it is. I don't want to look it off to see her badly yet, but I think the Williams is carrying on in it, so he should be okay. But it looks like to be Shields or something. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Decino, just to keep this updated, the gap now is 2.3, so he'll just be creeping up now on the back of the Mercedes. You will see the back of that Mercedes soon enough, as Jussie gets another 3 second. Bit wide there goes Fashings. That'll help Alien get a bit away there, as gets a bit closer to comfort there. Colin now, I wonder will he be able to capitalise again on the 4/10 gap he had, but it's now extending again. He seems to be a bit reluctant to put down the gas there on the last corner, so I don't think he will be close enough. As my headset died again, guys, but not died, but just disconnected. It's been funny tonight. Fashings 3/10 is the gap, and Decino is now 3/10 behind Colin. Oh, is he one like throughout the lap here, or will he wait? Wonder what Decino will do. Maybe a bit wiser to just wait on Colin, but he will send one down. Maybe not. Around the outside he goes. Colin lets him go through because he knows that is not his battle, and hopes that Decino might just slow him up. Fashings on the back of the Renault. He's eager to get past. Is Fashings. DRS is enabled. ERS is turned up here. Around the outside goes Fashings. I wonder will he make the move? He will make the move. What a nice wee move there from Fashings. Brilliant stuff from him. Decino behind the Ferrari now. I wonder will he be able to get him this time out? I do not think so, as that front line speed is just great from that Ferrari. I don't know what it is, guys, but well, we see Alien. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, sorry, Fashing said clear Alien. But we see Alien. Will he be close enough to make a move for that top 4 spot again? We see Decino on the back of the Ferrari. Look at that straight line speed from the Ferrari. He's not even using the ERS. Around the outside, anyways, goes Decino, leaves him plenty of room. Brilliant move there from Decino around the outside into turn 1. Lovely stuff from Decino, trying to claw back at his race. Sadly that he hit his teammate anyways, that number 2 Renault. We see anyways his teammate on the back of Fashings. Will we see one down the inside here, or even around the outside? Around the outside here. Tries Alien, a bit squeezed onto the grass there, but it's a tight corner anyways. But we'll see. Fashings keeps the position for the time being. King Cruise is narrowing up on these guys as they battle and lose time also. This is narrowing up to be a good fight. Come up to the last lap, as Vapor Trench's gap is now going down to 1.4. I just seen there, so you never know, guys. Come up to the last lap here anyways, so it could be difficult for Red Eye Jedi, but maybe if he poses a bit of if he pressures Trench enough, maybe, you never know, Trench could slip. Anything is possible here on the last lap. Touch wood anyways. Hopefully Trench does keep that position. He's been dominant, but as he has begun his final lap, he's in the 2nd sector now, I believe. But we're all eyes on Alien here. What will he be able to do? And Decino actually as well in the back of Lord of Lamb. DRS is enabled. Sorry, DRS is pinged on. He will keep a bit of the DRS here, as we see Alien is very close still to Fashings. Decino might want to make here a move on this straight. And also Colin still on the back of that Ferrari. That Ferrari's proving him difficult. Down the inside goes Decino on Lord of Lamb on his comeback drive. Will he keep the position? But we see Lord of Lamb try. Oh, and Lord of Lamb and Decino do collide, and Decino has lost, I'd say, wing there. Definitely has to have done. And he tries to go side by side. Yeah, he has lost a left end plate there. Anyways, we will. Oh, and side by side he goes with the Ferrari, but I don't know why he's jostling, because there's no wing. Anyways, guys, 2nd last corner here for Trench HD21, or Vapor Trench, whatever you like to call him. The Vapor lad comes up to the final corner here, and we see him take the maiden victory of Ravenwood Season 1 here in Australia. P1 from him, brilliant job. Always see Red Eye, no, he will not, he got a lot of penalties. Worried Cloud here, provisional P3 possibly. Oh, he's just short of P2, and there is yellow flags flashing back there. Don't know what's going on. Will we see Fashings on the podium, or no, he will drop down 2 positions, and Alien will actually squeeze into that P4 position. So brilliant stuff by Alien. We'll see the gap here, position change anyways. But so yeah, J Marks comes across the line to start and finish in P7. Desenio, will he get any more positions? No, he won't. P8 is where Desenio gets. But that's a brilliant drive from him after his unfortunate error with his teammate earlier on in the race. Colin, P9 position and PVD pattern. He actually does get PVD pattern in the end, but that's a brilliant result there from Colin to finally get past that Ferrari that he has long waited for. So Bass Buck finishes in P12, Juicy in P13. Oh, sorry, they haven't even crossed the line yet, but yeah, they are coming across the line now. Juicy as Kronos actually jumps him for P13, but as far as I know, these points positions are only the top 10 points, so we'll see. Will B Shoes have little penalties to get him in the top 10? No, it won't. So I have to pick a driver of the day here anyways, guys. And to be honest, that is a tough one. That is a tough one. I think it's been a very good race, to be honest, guys. A very good opener season. I'm happy to be commentating here as we see Trench get his maiden win for Ravenwood. Well done from him, clawing some brilliant points for AlphaTauri, and also well done to his teammate Fashinks for getting some brilliant points too. So the McLaren and the Ferrari take up the other steps on the podium as we see the top three of Trench, Red Eye, and Worried Cloud. So we will be joining them in a second to see what they have to say about their races. So yeah, that's a tough one definitely for driver of the day, guys. 100%. That is tough. But that's a tough one, guys. I said it'd have to be King Grouse. Look at that. From P17 to P1. That was just an outstanding drive. Also, he's been clawing back because Fashinks and Alien were battling, and he's been clawing back them last couple of laps. So for me, guys, driver of the day is King Grouse. So well done, mate, for that, and well done for your fifth place position. So yeah, the top 10 concludes anyways. Brilliant race, guys. I will get in Hayden to invite the top three, and we will chat to them, guys, and see how they got on. If I can just find Hayden here. 2 seconds, guys. Bear with me. Hayden Rogers. I'll invite both accounts since I actually found them now. So yeah, we will be joined hopefully with the guys from the top three positions. So yeah, well done everyone. That's brilliant results. Brilliant results from all. Unlucky Sam UK and some of the boys that did actually retire there. But hey Hayden, how's things? Unlucky about your race, son. So the top 3 steps, do you know who to invite? Yeah. Yeah. Good man. I will invite these guys now for a quick wee interview to see what they say. Yeah. Showroom. Where do I find showroom? Yeah. That is fair enough. Dan, Trench, how's things? I'm just waiting for the other drivers here, so we will start the interviews to see if they will join.
Interviews, eh?
Yeah, man. Top 3 interviews. So Trench, we'll just wait. You will be the final interview. Is the plan anyways? If the other guys do join. Do you want to text? Do you want to text in Hayden for our interviews?
Who are they?
The top 3.
Oh, I was just in a party of Cloud, so Cloud's gone, I think. Yeah, he literally just went offline. He's like 40 years old, bro. He's got like kids.
Red Eye Jedi.
Might just be me my one, do you know?
Yeah, sounds good. Do you want to invite him?
Yo, he got driver of the day. That's a joke, fam.
Man, he was. I'll wait. I'll wait for the debrief, guys. Did you suggest him? Yeah. I seen your race. That was a brilliant race from you as well. So was that is P3 not coming now? Is no. Right. Well, I start then. So I start with P2. Red Eye, do you have your mic connected for the broadcast? Perfect. Right, Red Eye. We'll start with you, son. I'll just get up the mighty McLaren in the showroom here, as it will be the background if I can find it. I just passed it, didn't I? Yep. So, Red Eye, good race from you, man. It was a bit of a disappointing start, wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't actually see the start, but I did notice you drop a few positions. Obviously, starting in P3, that's a brilliant start to the season. I know is starting off your qualifying with a P3 on the grid. I've seen actually as well, closing up in the coming up to the closing laps, you're catching on Vapor Trench as well. So the winner, you seem to have the pace there. It's just sadly your penalties kind of did bring you back a bit. So. Yeah, tough track for you. So, Brock, brilliant points I know is for you, McLaren and J Marks. What do you hope for the season? Anyways, do you hope to? We see anyways you and Trench quite similar place. You seem to be good drivers. So do you have any hopes for the season? Yeah. Well, brilliant result anyways. From P3 to P2, that is a good result for McLaren as well. So well done, man. And we will pass it over now to Vapor Trench. Vapor Trench, well done, son, on your maiden win here at the Ravenwood Season 1. How do you feel? Give us your emotions. What are you going through?
I'm actually alright, to be fair. I was actually chilled the whole race, you know. I just, I don't know, like, I was alright.
Well,
didn't spin it, so I'm happy.
2 safety car restarts. You're pretty dominant throughout the race. Sadly enough, Red Eye just didn't have enough laps to challenge you towards the end. But this time you didn't bin it at the chicane, so I was rooting you on. I was happy for you. But yeah, like I was saying, brilliant points.
I'm not sure if Red Eye saw that.
Hey, almost did.
I nearly did, yeah.
You brought home brilliant points. Both you and Fashions actually brought home brilliant points for Avatori. So any words on that? Any hopes for the title, or what do you plan to do for the season?
I've got my teammate should let me through sooner. He blocked me a lot after the first restart.
I did actually notice that, yeah, and allowed Desinho.
So Fash, if you're listening, remember I'm driver 1. But no, apart from that, yeah, no, good race from both of us, to be fair.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to expect because my MQ quali lap at the end, Fash crashed and I just drove into him. He was in a track and I didn't expect it. So
yeah, it's just one of those unlucky things.
One of those things. I only got one lap out, and then obviously Sam went on pole, and from the start I got a good start off the line and pushed Sam a bit wide, and he touched a bit of the grass, and I'm pretty sure that probably started the old turn 1. But apart from that, it was pretty calm race. The only person who scared me at the time was Red Eyes and Desinho. But Desinho obviously then, I don't know what happened to him, but I'm pretty sure him and Elian crashed.
Yeah, Desinho was pushing and he braked a bit too late and just lost it and had to team it.
But then, last 10 laps, I was actually just looking back, trying to manage the gap to Jedi. Yeah. He closed the gap quite a lot, but and then I nearly shit myself, going through Sector 3. But yeah, no, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple race. Looking forward to it though. It's only that race 1, so
plenty more to come. And you never know. Red Eye just could be your rival towards the end of the season.
Plus, it's a good track. It's not even a good track for me. It's one of the worst tracks. I hate it. Yeah. It should be off the calendar in real life. Shocking track.
Well, we'll not add that here anyways. But sorry, Trench, any additional comments?
Good race, I think. No, I don't know.
I must say,
it was a good, clean race. I didn't see anyone being any. Well, I wasn't really with no one, to be fair, but I didn't see no one. Restarts were clean. So, yeah, good. You binned it, did you? Excuses.
I must say, anyways, guys, it was a pretty fun race. I actually enjoyed commentating that very much. Well done in your race victory there, Trench, anyways, and well done, Red Eye, for your P2. Brilliant result. And I will play the British National Anthem for Dan and his AlphaTauri team. Well, it won't be for his AlphaTauri, but here's the British National Anthem.
Oh no!
You actually playing it? Let's get copyright, bro.
No, I made that up myself. Anyways, guys, it's not copyright. It's in other places. But anyways, that was part of the British National Anthem for Paper Trench. Thank you all, guys, for tuning in. It's been a good one. It's Ravenwood, and we will be back next week. Thank you very much, guys, for listening.